invincible.
Good evening and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Monday evening. Hope everyone's had a great day and ready for some probably slow price action. Right now we look slow and choppy. Slow and choppy. White and dirty. Sorry. Thank you, heading up here. A nice little 5-point pop. It's kind of sideways here on the. Oh, I'm on the 15. That's why it looks so sideways. But sideways, no matter what time frame, looks a little better at least on the 5. Gold sideways, crude sideways. Not a lot going on right now. Not a lot going on right here. Nothing to celebrate. Yeah, it's just. Ugh. Good evening, USC. Good evening, John, and my condolences. All right, I appreciate that, USC. Yeah. At least it's not Tommy John surgery, John. That would have really sucked for Schoolable, too, with this being his free agent year. Well, they made it sound like he could still be back this year. I thought. They said unsure of timetable, but I mean, removing loose bodies usually doesn't cost you the entire season, I thought. That's not bad. I mean, he could still put up an absolutely amazing second half. I finished red slightly. I allowed myself to get chopped in the chop. And I don't know. I gotta start reading my chart better because I shouldn't have gotten chopped in the chop. It's all about execution now. I know my strategies work. I know everything works. I just need to actually execute it. Did you start trading that guy's money today, or when are you going to start that? Little dip here. Dip, 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 dip. Nice work. So he sent you 2,000. You made him 200, which means you already made him 10% of his investment. All right, maybe I just need to send you my money too, John. Absolutely. Just don't let that mess with your psychology. Yeah, but I mean, I could argue that part of my problem is being too cautious. So there is a level there, in my opinion, that you start, being too cautious and ending up, not taking advantage of plays that are there. That makes sense, absolutely. $5 you're gonna have a hedge fund, John. Hey, Teo. Quick dip down there, down to 737. Hey, SK. Do you not sleep? Not a lot going on right now. What? 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 Want this? Okay. Yeah, he's being whiny right now. Yucky, 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 yucky. Yucky price action. There's a little pop on the Q. What? Why are you being so clingy? So an absolute miracle of miracles, John. Aaron Nola has thrown 4 shutout innings. Oh, 527. Where are you at, SK? India, okay. So you are 11 hours ahead of me. Wait, 527? So you're on the half hour compared to me. 10 and a half hours. Right now, HQ is doing absolutely nothing I'm excited about. Pull back just a tad. Market has me ready for a nap. What are you doing? Hey, Canary. Good night, Canary. Oh, there's a pop. Whoa. Well, I guess we had a pop here at the Asia Open. Wow. We make sure that was the Asia Open and not some weird news report. Not that I see. Nice work, USC. Excellent, John. Excellent. We're up. I mean, this is huge for even for an Asia, and crude down hard. We're up 43 points. I'm waiting to see a news report, honestly. This seems a little bit extreme for just Tokyo opening. What? Sorry, you didn't mean to screen what there. My very annoying neighbor was at the door. I forgot I was not muted. Possible dripping back down. Still pushing up. Still rising. I thought we were going to pull back here. Neighbor interruption might have actually saved me from trying to take a short off that single red candle on the one. I'm on the 5. I'll show you the one. I consider taking this red candle right here.
Order filled.
Took a short on a My Funded Futures eval. You're not seeing it on the screen, unfortunately. I should have taken it on a take profit eval. That you could have seen. I'm in at 785, shooting for 775. That would be quite the fall. It'd be nice if it does for you. So far, not a lot of follow through on this short. And it's actually red for me now. That's not looking good. Blue candle back up. Well, getting beaten back down a little. Come on down. You want to touch the 9. Just come down and touch the 9. I touch my 9. Crude popped up nicely, so I should have taken the crude trade instead of the NQ trade. Gold's popping up too. So we had 5 minutes of excitement, and now we're back to it moving very slowly. Very slowly. And now it's popping back up. Didn't touch the 9, got really close. Glarg. Well, now it's really close to the 9. If they come back down, part of me wants to move the target down to 775, which is close to the, well, that 9 on the 5 is 765. 775 would be like a middle ground, but now at this point I'll be happy if I get 5 points.
Order filled.
There we go. I got my 5 points. Now watch it go all the way down here. Yep, it just went down to 775. I would have got 775 if I had moved it, but that's okay. Thank you, John. Gold pushing upwards nicely. Thank you. Coming down hard. SK, if I'm on a eval, I take 1 NQ. On the fundeds, I'll take anywhere between 1 and 5 MNQ, usually. Wow, that's a big drop real quick. I'm going to go and see if that is news driven. Nope, don't see anything. A microphone on a headset would do it, or you can. I mean, you could buy one for your desk too. But I mean, for 80, up until I got the big computer set up, I was using just headset microphones. We could do it right with Discord. You could even share your screen with Discord if you wanted to. If you wanted to share your screen at all, or but you don't have to do that if you don't want to. But like when I have Melody, when she's on, she's just on through Discord. RJ, when he was on, used to be on, he was just on through a Discord call. Sounds good to me, John. Love to have you. I mean, if you're more comfortable with something like Zoom, Zoom works as well. Any type of anything like that, Zoom works. Google Meet, Discord, whatever. Okay, I'm not going to try to pronounce that. Can I just call you Riz? Welcome to the stream. Bearish bias. Right now, really has no actual bias. Just it's been sideways, at least on the 5 minute. Let me look at a higher time frame. Uh, I mean, kinda. I would say I would expecting it to come down, but you never know when a headline's going to come out that something happened in the Middle East that causes it to shoot up. So it's hard to be biased right now on crude oil when any geopolitical event could cause it to do something wild. That's why I always use market orders. I hate not getting filled. Right now, crude's heading up at a, well, slow pace, but heading up nonetheless. Gold coming down pretty quickly here. that said, I mean, people that use limit orders do save themselves ticks. I'm not saying anybody should use market orders or shouldn't. I can't stand when I put in a limit order and I don't get filled and I see it go my way and like. What's your orb based on, John? Like first how many minutes or whatever. I have actually played, looked at a 15-minute orb over the weekend, going back, not really using, using like a 5-minute chart at 15-minute orb, and just looking at how it respects the orb throughout the day. And even today, so if we look at it today, hold on 1 second. Please hold for the next available phone operator. Back. Oh, duh. I'm here trying to change it on OBS instead of on the actual chart. Okay, hold on. Let me go get that. Thank you. Got it. All right. Now back to our thing already in progress. Oh, I already have the orb sitting here? Okay. Good. So if we blow up the chart and we go back, well, I have the orb on here. Where is it at? You're lying to me? Oh, there it is. Okay. So here's my orb today. Orb today. Thanks. Oh, 5-minute chart. That's why. Now we went back to Friday. Still, MQ still coming down. So here is our orb today, right here. About an 80-point orb. And we got above it, which would have been a good, candle to take there. But this is the one I'm really looking at. Coming down in, I should have taken a short right there when that candle came back into the orb. And then I could have targeted 80 points to the bottom of the orb. And it obviously continued down. Now I could have also done this different thing there, and when it broke the orb, took in a trade. But I find it interesting about how it came up here, kind of respected the bottom of the orb. Here it bounced off the bottom of the orb, and I noticed, when I tested, I went back like a month or two, and it did things like that a lot. But if it actually came up and actually broke back into the orb, it would many times get back up to the other side of the orb. Nice, John. Very nice. Yeah, it was Fiery Rabbit. Silly Wabbit. Discord is for non-spammers. Oh, the band hammer's finally fixed, Teo? I hadn't been keeping track on it. That's an incredible win rate, John. I mean, my issues with Patrick have nothing to do with his trading. I mean, I think he has skills as a trader. He just it's the way he treats people is my issue with Patrick. And you know the thing is I don't know. You know, I'm assuming that's him and not an act, but you know, it could be a persona he puts on. But I tend to doubt it. But I don't know. There's been some videos I've watched of his where he seemed a lot more human. Obviously, what he does is successful. You know, as an affiliate, he makes 100 times what I do. That's awesome, John. Crude oil's still pushing up here. John, Aaron Nola, 6 shutout innings. 5 hits, no walks. 94 pitches, 61 strikes. Madeline must be some sort of pitching guru. All of a sudden, Luzardo looks like a Cy Young candidate. Nola's throwing shutouts. Oh, I didn't realize Verlander was on the IL too. Isn't Mize like always on the IL? Now, the bad part about this game is the Phillies have only scored 1 run, so it's still only 1-0. So on the 5-minute, I missed my opportunity here. After that big move up, I did take that. Remember, I took that short, but I only took it for 5 points, and it went like 40. And here's NQ popping back up. I have not had any problems with Replicanto. SK, what do you mean? What do I do on weekdays? I mean, every now and then there might be a little glitch that is probably more my fault than the software, but I haven't had any major issues. Oh, weekends, what do I do? I sleep. I uh, do a lot of back testing or doing stuff with Claude. I sometimes do some cleaning. I do some more sleeping. Sometimes I'll trade crypto on Tradeify's crypto platform. And I also have I haven't recorded for it lately because of a little bit of a money crunch. But I also have a baseball card channel, and I often do the recording for that on the weekends. Have you had any problems with TradeSyncer? And NQ drips back down. Yeah, I mean, and it's less stressful, but when you have a whole bunch of accounts, that really takes a lot of time. And if your edge is only limited to a certain amount of hours per day, that can also run into problems. Sounds like you should have your Warble on a copier. That's what alcoholics often say, Tris. No, I'm kidding. I hope you get your small drop here. So the opportunities tonight on gold that I've missed is kind of upsetting. Uh, nice. So gold. Let me bring this chart over. Gold. GC. GC here in the 5 minute. I don't know how good I have this set up, but I had the single bells. Oh wait, this is 5 minute. Okay, so that didn't count. That's the open. You know, I had single bells here, didn't take. Purple candles. But here's wait, this is the wrong day. Never mind. No, this is now. No, this is yesterday. I'm sorry. There, let's try and get to the right day. I didn't think they looked right. This the last few minutes or last hour when we had this rise up, this beautiful purple candle off double bells, and then this bounce here off a single bell would have been perfect. Technically, this was a nice setup as well. David, good to see you. How you doing? How's your trading going, David? Single bell, single bell, single bell rock. Crude coming down. NQ, big pop. Not the way I guess you wanted it to go, Tris. Nice little move up here. We got, I believe, Singapore opening up here in 7 minutes. Nice work, John. Just trying to get up to 800. Better to leave money on the table than have it taken back off the table from you. Pulls back a tad. Yeah, absolutely. That makes sense. I mean, 89% win rate. So that means, let's see, 89, 79, 78 times 40. That means over 100 trades, you're going to make 3,120 points. Times $20 a point. That's $62,000 with one contract. Okay, there it is. There's the open for Singapore. The poor singers. Oh yeah, I mean, I always had trouble staying in trades. Always, 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 always. Market kind of lulled me to sleep. Totally missed the setup there. That was just terrible. This was stupid of me to miss. Look at this. Beautiful setup. Blue shaded area, red candle. Beautiful come down here on 10 points. That's the perfect setup. And I just sat here staring at it without even having it register in my mind that that was my setup. I have to remember to take my second dose of creatine throughout the day. I'm still seriously considering hiring someone to be my trading assistant where they watch my setups and then they tell send me a message or I'm on an audio call with them and they tell me it's there or something like that. Especially since I don't with using trying to go to the 5 minute chart. I want to be doing multiple more assets than just NQ. So I really have considered trying to find someone that want to do that type of role. Uh, they're losing John, but they're coming back. Have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow morning, John.
He does kind of grind up a little bit again. Possible setup here on the gold 5. I have blue. I got bells. I have a possible red candle forming. Hey, Alley Cat, how are you doing? Blue candle bounce on the NQ on the 5 as well.
We might take that trade. Maybe not. It's coming down on the 1. I'll let the 1 guide my entry. Theoretically, it was a red candle, but on the gold, but literally 1 tick red. So you entered a trade with a 200-point target. Is that what you're saying, SK? Well, I hope you get it. Crude pushing up. I should have taken that long on NQ, apparently. Just hit that 800. Yeah, it's a big, nice big pump. I'm getting a blue shaded area on the 5 and the 1, technically. $807 is the high of the evening. Crude sideways right now. Gold coming with the indices right now. It's also rising. Pulling back a little bit. Got double bells on the 1. Still trying to push up. Pull back on gold though.
Order filled.
I'm going to try to short. Based on a 1 minute time frame. Very tight stop. About 4 points. 4.5. I'm in at 27,810. You can't see it. It's on my funded futures eval. I'm sorry. I'm going to target 800. Although it could bounce off this 1 minute EMA. And there's 9 period 1 EMA. 9 EMA on the 1. That's what I'm trying to say. Easy for me to say. And nope, came right back. It went about 4 points and then bounced. She went 6 points and then bounced. I should have taken the 6 points. There we go. There we got moved down. I won't be greedy.
Order filled.
I took it for 10 points. I mean, sorry, for 6 points. And I'm glad I got out where I did because it bounced. Thank you, Teo. Yeah. Nothing can seem to bring it down. Not war, not bad news in other ways. Everything, it just. I think they could, news could come out that, you know, a nuclear bomb just dropped somewhere in the United States and it would shoot down 200 points and recover within an hour. Hey, Kurt Nichols, welcome to the stream. What do you mean software I developed? I mean, the charts and everything is just TradingView. It's probably the most widely used charting and trading platforms out there. The indicators are developed by me. Yeah, those are things I've come up with. Yes.
Connection lost.
Depends on the setup. There's three different setups I use. Back testing shows all to be above 60%, as long as I'm reading them right. So real quick, the stream normally ends now, but I'll run through this real quick for you, Kurt. Let me blow up my chart here in a minute. Not with dynamite. This is the NQ5. The blue shaded areas are areas I should look for a pullback or a reversal, I should say. So like here you see we got blue shaded areas, first red candle entry, move down. Same thing here, we got to move down. Same thing here, we had to move down. Back over here, the first green candle did not work, so that would have been a stop out. And this one worked. This one kind of worked, depending if you gave it enough stop or not. If not, the second purple would have worked. The other, my with trend indicators are, is blue candles above the 9, touching the 9, like this one and this one. Or purple touching the 9, like this one, but not this one because it's not touching the 9. And I don't like real big ones like that, even though that would have worked. And then my other ones are these where you see these little question marks. They're supposed to be bells, but it's not showing on the chart right. And so like, let me find a place that doesn't have a, like here we had the bells here, and then move down, bell, and then a move up. So those are the three basic my three basic setups. Two are basically reversals, and one's a with trend or with momentum, whatever you want to say. I would say the optimum setup is taking the blues and the purples with trend. Those probably are the highest percentage play. But my mind, for some reason, looks for reversals more than it looks for with trend. So I have to fight my mind and had to come up with something to give myself a decent entry, or else I was trying to just jump on everything to take a reversal trade, and it was constantly causing me problems. So I finally figured out a system for it. About 5 years. Kurt, do you normally just trade the evenings, or do you trade during the day as well in the mornings? Yeah, I mean, I've been expecting it to come down for a while, but it so far it hasn't. That's why I'm glad I'm a day trader and a scalper. I just play whichever direction it's going in the moment, instead of going for a long play. All right. Well, if you want to stop, This is about when I end this stream. But if you want to stop in at all, I live stream every morning from 8 to 11:30 a.m. Eastern time as well, Monday through Friday. We only do one evening stream a week, and that's on Mondays, but we do every morning. So if you want to come check us out in the morning, Yeah, today, if you blew them today, a lot of people blew accounts today, Kurt. So don't be too hard on yourself. It was really choppy this morning, really choppy, and it was a struggle to trade. Have a great evening, Kurt. Have a great evening, everybody. We'll be back in about 10.5 hours. See you then. Bye. Yeah.